Hello again. We're here on the approach to winter solstice in 2021. Trying to find a fitting story. This one's more of a poem. This one is called The Shortest Day. It's by Susan Cooper and illustrated by Carson Ellis. And there's a picture of the book. Okay. So there we go. The shortest day. It starts off with a big picture. People walking away. It's getting dark as the sun's going down. There's another picture. The sun's getting even lower. It's getting colder, and the people are picking up fuel for the fire. They're picking fallen sticks and twigs and branches, not taking them off the tree because that will damage the tree. Just take the fallen ones. So the shortest day came, and the year died. And everywhere down the centuries of the snow-white world came people singing, dancing, to drive the dark away. They lighted candles in winter trees. They hung their homes with evergreen. They burned beseeching fires all night long to keep the year alive. They're dancing round a fire. And when the New Year's sunshine blazed awake, they shouted, revelling. And there's the sun coming up after solstice day. Through all the frosty ages you can hear them echoing behind us. You just need to listen. All the long echoes sing the same delight this shortest day, as promise wakens in the sleeping land. They carol, feast, give thanks, and dearly love their friends and hope for peace. As you can see, it's seen in many a house at this time of year. And so do we here now, this year and every year. We welcome Yule. And that's that. I think this is the shortest day. It's probably the shortest one I've done. But from the very beginning, our lives have been cyclical. At the solstices, the sun reaches its highest or lowest point in our sky, giving us the longest or the shortest day of the year. At the equinoxes, day and night are almost equal. Spring equinox, summer solstice, autumn equinox, winter solstice. Round and round they go. If you live on a planet that circles a sun, your time is governed by the planet's patterns of light and darkness, summer and winter, warmth and cold, and of course, life and death. Once our forebears learned to farm, they planted and harvested at the equinoxes, but it was the solstices that caught their attention, the extremes. They watched their days shrink from the bright abundance of high summer to the bleak, dark cold of winter, and they reinvented rituals to make sure the light would come back again, to bring the new day, the new year, and the rebirth of life. The rebirth rituals have become traditions that we still celebrate, whether or not we remember where they came from. Some of them are so old that only their monuments remain. On the morning of the winter solstice at the great earthwork Newgrange in County Meath, Ireland, the day's first beam of sunlight shines in through a passage that Neolithic people built there 5,000 years ago to catch it. And for 17 minutes, a dark room deep within is filled with the sunshine of the shortest day. It's a universal impulse, this celebration of light as a symbol of continuing life. The Yule and the evergreens of the poem come from Northern Europe, but the candles in those Christmas trees belonging to the same family as the menorah candles of Chanukka or the oil lamps of Diwali. And Christianity and many other faiths share their intention. They are lights of hope, reaching for the triumph of good over evil. Maybe. You'll still see it in our country, in lots of different places. Stonehenge, people will be gathered there as the sun comes up. It lights up the heel stone, and the shaft of light travels straight into the centre of Stonehenge circle. There'll be lots of people who'll be there singing away and chanting as it happens. There'll be people sitting on cliff edges, on old burial mounds. In fact, myself, I should be out on some burial mounds here in the forest of Itane, watching the sun go down, and I'll be there to see the sun come up in the morning. There we go. That's the shortest day, and it's probably the shortest story I've done. But stay tuned, and there shall be more.